is all about. Two of the greats here. This man, the greatest of all, against the man who
watching that.
I like to use a little bit of right hand side here, Ronnie. Check the cue ball off this top cushion and try and maybe take the red left of the pink and left of the pack here. Get just pin absolutely on point.
We've said put him in the interviews, is his sort of tournament.
Off this red, I will just. Yeah, this takes good cueing.
(2018).
Being a little bit prudent here. I don't blame him. It's not a plant that he could make, so he's got to avoid the red here in the left-hand side cushion. Back up the ball. Dividends here. Great chance to win the opening frame. Back. So he knows he has to get the cue ball top left corner pocket. When he plays
12
to get a really good start.
Nice shot.
17.
Played that nicely. Okay, didn't win it in one visit.
Quite a good frame. He was maybe a little unlucky not to get on a red when he went into them earlier on. But he played the good safety, as
32.
you mentioned, and forced the error. This is to take the first frame. They play well all week.
$38. 30.
Two safety errors has cost Judd Trump this first frame.
For every single match you play, but an occasion like this, there's no problem on that score. Full
54.
house, big prize. Remember, 150,000 plus the trophy tonight against a player he rates very highly.
$61.
Great shot, and I think you're blessing also.
We thought that was the safe red. Nothing safe when this man is at the table. It's going close to the middle pocket, maybe just okay.
69. $71.
Unfortunately, not enough points for a century, but still a wonderful break from Ronnie O'Sullivan. And just the start he would have wanted.
74.
Yeah, of course, it's a longer match, 2 sessions, but they're broken into mini sessions. O'Sullivan, I'm sure, will be aiming to get the advantage after 4, and then after 9, and so on and so on.
83.
He played a really good frame here, looking sharp and focused right from the off.
89.
So we're underway on what promises to be a memorable day of snooker, and we've started in style. Or rather, Ronnie O'Sullivan has. He's cleared up with... Ronnie O'Sullivan dominated the opener, cleared up in the end with 96.
Up this possible pot, leaving the cue ball, just bounce it off this top cushion for the black. Now, so I might be putting this cue ball down somewhere near the yellow pocket. But I think you're right. I think safety I know the score and obviously winning the frames in one visit. But
fortune here and there that can make a difference. Bit of bad luck or a bit of good luck.
Great shot, and I think it's blessing of six.
he's going to have to develop the touch and ball so he can just play off maybe 3 or 4 cushions. Back to ball here. Doesn't have to hit a red, of course.
Very smoothly shot.
Judd Trump's had a very difficult draw, hasn't he? Luca Brissell, Mark Allen, Mark Selby, but I think that's focused his mind. He knows he's had to play well every match, and that applies more than ever today.
Well, forced into having a go at that red, and it was very difficult, but felt he'd no other option. He's missed it by a long way and didn't expect that kiss on the blue with the cue ball.
Nice shot.
And left Ronnie another easy opportunity here, red into the right corner.
One.
Well played.
Could put pink or black here. Pink into the left center. Or the black, of course. Just sizing up his options.
Nine.
Well played.
Not only is he such a fast player, but his snooker brain is so quick, the way you can assess the table, work out exactly
Great shot.
how he's going to
and
attack
I think
the
it's
situation and make it as easy as possible. That's what makes him the greatest break builder of all time.
15.
When he puts this red, the other red left of it will pot, of course.
very smoothly.
16.
Gives him more options.
$23.
He's going to have to play this left-handed.
Well, don't seem to be any, certainly not visibly anyway.
Up the red here. No problem.
Nil, but to do so very emphatically.
Well played.
And 67 remaining.
It's like focus really hard.
Play at the moment. His concentration.
Single point, yeah.
Great shot.
76.
Just brilliant.
He's making the game look ridiculously easy at the moment.
82.
Got a nice angle. He could take the blue off the cushion here. Still be on the pink.
83.
No chance for the first century of the final.
89. 91. 94.
Well, he's setting a standard that Judd Trump is going to have to not only match but better when he gets a chance. He's not had
98.
many yet. Plenty of time, but this is a dream start for Ronnie O'Sullivan. This blue then for his 5th century of the week.
103.
Great reaction from the crowd. Kid in. No.
103.
Yeah, there'll be no panic buttons pressed just yet. He played, you know, during the week, particularly he's taking it on. If you can get the cue ball in between yellow and brown. And this time.
Yeah, the occasion 110 for that day.
Oh, wow.
One.
For the black, he might try and get on one of those now.
I think you're blessing of 6.
Yeah, psychologically it's an important early moment, isn't it? Because Judd Trump missed that, for him, dolly pink. And if he's thoroughly
14.
punished for it, then he's in early trouble. Not just the scoreline, but how he's feeling. Because that was...
Yeah, that's the beauty of taking that at this visit. Just that one shot. Doors already he's working out. Do I need any of these?
31.
Indeed, any of the top players.
$38. 39.
Nice shot.
Size is probably more important than the first couple in the first couple of
47.
frames. Ronnie will sense the opportunity. Oh, he's missed it. Well.
Now Judd Trump gets a reprieve, a big one.
If he gets an
9.
angle, let's see what he tries here. He's trying to screw back here. Watch the cue ball. That was a brilliant shot. That could be a
He's a big favourite to do enough to lead 3-0.
final, but this is a big twist already. Miss from Ronnie.
33.
This could be boost. Oh.
Still got to put these away. Brown, blue and pink.
45.
Can't see him missing this one. Ronnie O'Sullivan had the chance. He missed that red unexpectedly. This was not straightforward, this clearance. He had to deal with the 2 reds on the top cushion.
Blessing of 6. But it's mostly shot.
was his long ball game. Good test, this one. It's above the black to the right. It is potable into that left corner pocket, but
Nice shot.
Obviously, a lot of the time where the balls are on the table dictate the sort of snooker you're going to see. Neither player.
no. Another safety shot back to the top cushion behind the black. Try and get the cue ball back to where it is now, but not easy to get tight on the cushion here. Oh, but it could be on the blue if he pots it. No. Very dangerous.
One. $21.
Well played.
He's left on the pink. You can disturb these 5 reds here now. Bring them all into play, and that's exactly what he's done. Great shot.
7.
Great
Couldn't have
shot,
played that
and
rest shot any better.
I think you're blessing of six.
This is a little bit awkward. I'd like to use his right hand here, but as you can see, he's got to bridge over the pink. He's got to watch the blue.
Very smoothly shot.
Well played.
8.
Going to get the cue ball cleaned. Well, it'd be a tall order to try and win the frame from this visit. As you see, you've got 4 safe reds almost. I won't be too concerned about them just yet. I'll try and clean up these reds around the pink and black. He's back in the frame,
15.
back at the table.
Nice shot.
16.
Well played.
Just thinking a
23.
few shots ahead here, and this will cross Judd's mind, of course. That blue is not in a bad position for those 2 reds
24.
near the right middle. Maybe from the penultimate red down this end of the table, he may go up for the blue. So take
Great shot.
maybe
30.
just wondering, will he go up for the blue this time? He's looking at it. No, he's going to wait until the
31.
last open red.
Well played.
Nicely made, a nice angle.
37.
Once again, you see the eyes going towards the blue. He's got to leave a nice angle here when potting this now. And then depends on this
38.
little cannon that he's going to try and make. Try and bring at least one of these reds out into open play.
Very smoothly shot.
Oh, nicely done. That couldn't really have gone much better, could it?
43.
It's a sort of match where every moment of every frame feels big, but this particularly, because it could have been 4-0 on another day. O'Sullivan had the chances in the last frame and in this one.
44.
Nice shot.
Well, he's got an angle on the blue. attempt one of these reds on the left-hand side cushion. Try and bring one of these into play. Needs a connection on this red. I think it's no good.
$49. John 49.
Well, there was no attempt at the pot there. He tried to play a safety shot, but he hasn't played it very well. He's left this red for Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's back in the frame though. 9 points in the lead.
I think you're blessing of the
To the right-hander. Didn't suit Judd Trump, but it certainly suits Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Free.
very smoothly shot.
Well, when potting this blue and the yellow to get close to that green.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Will he play a little cannon on the brown? No, he's gone around the table. Oh, that is so unlucky.
Ronnie
Great
O'Sullivan
pot,
4.
trying to take the cue ball right around the table, back for the brown, but, well, that's very unfortunate.
Another twist in the tail in this frame.
Very clear.
That's a character miss. Sort of played it fairly gently. Much prefer when we can hit those with a little bit more pace than that, but as the pot level went in, he lost control of the cue ball as well. It's not the start on the resumption that Judd Trump wanted, leaving O'Sullivan a pretty handy chance here straight away.
Very clear.
Well, this game is 2-2. He'd have been disappointed to be behind. It was
Blessing of the
9.
well, the cue ball didn't have the
16.
customary fizz as it went into the bunch, which would take it in and possibly out a little bit. So he's
very
cueing is not ideal here. But he still
17.
played that shot well. Judd looks a little uncomfortable in his chair, doesn't he, though? Just taking a look. It is a long match.
nice shot.
32.
Well, here's if the split doesn't work.
Glorious opportunity.
It's always nice to have a red that's there for you, the other end of the table, if something was to go wrong.
45.
he's using that backup red now. Oh, wow. Well,
Ronnie
it was meant to
O'Sullivan,
be a
45.
backup red. It can sometimes just flick a little bit of side on these. And against the net, the cue ball will start to head in the opposite direction. And that's why perhaps he missed it thick.
One of the easiest balls you will ever see
Great
an
shot,
elite player
and
miss.
I think it's blessing of six.
One.
And now a pressure shot. 3-1 down.
Okay shot.
44 adrift in frame 5. Cue ball a little too close to the side cushion for comfort.
Nine.
Nice shot.
Free. Four.
Nice there.
11.
This could be a little dinky, a little tricky.
12.
It was 2-visit snooker in the
Great shot.
first frame. And it looks like being 2-visit snooker in the 5th.
Seventeen.
Yes, red colour from here.
12 played.
Well, he's discovered something on the cue ball, perhaps.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Great shot, and it's.
I think, look, you can tell it's a good match because
25.
what's more significant are the odd mistake made by either player in amongst all the good stuff.
26.
And when you know that there's a little mistake made, like that green that Judd missed, and went off rather in the previous frame, and then the chance he missed there, you know that coming around it, some very good snooker being played.
33.
Tournament thus far is struggling today. And if there's one player
The very first shot. So he applied pressure on Trump from almost Trump's break-off shot.
Nice shot.
today, O'Sullivan looking to win a record extending 4th champion of champions and his 77th professional tournament.
From playing all the way round on the ball. You know, he walked round having not got the other shot right.
Shot.
Positional shot.
6.
there in case he hits the black on the way back round. To hit them reasonably firmly.
And it wouldn't go, but I think it just bounced in a minuscule way. Enough.
Great shot, and it, I think it's blessing of 6.
It guaranteed the cue.
But smoothly shot.
14.
Well, that big frame that you was on about, Phil, it could be going the way of O'Sullivan if he continues. A long way to go, but it's a good chance now. He's been by far the more
21.
dangerous of the two in amongst them.
22.
Nice shot.
But suddenly presented
Okay.
itself and he was stopped in his tracks, licking his lips.
Well
37.
played.
Now he missed a similar
Ronnie
red to
O'Sullivan,
that in the
37.
third frame on 52 by overcutting it. Clearly he over-adjusted and missed it on the other side of the pocket.
I was thinking exactly the same thing. Very similar, but a different way of missing both times.
Well played.
But again,
One.
the big mo.
Great shot, and it, I think it's blessing of 6.
It's about its margins.
Okay, Ronnie.
Smoothly shot.
One.
22 in front, so he will need
Well.
both reds.
Nice shot.
9. $25.
Not to think that he played it, but I'm pretty sure he didn't. Played around a couple of cushions into the bunch there.
Well played.
26.
And you get the reds open now. He's got no angle on the blue. There's seemingly no plants in there. There's nothing that he can do to get these reds spread from his next colour. I mean, there's a shot on the brown, but goodness, it's difficult, especially for a left-hander reaching across. So I think he's just got to walk away.
Great shot.
For Trump, this is all very different from 12 months ago when he beat another famed member of the class of 1992 in the final. John Higgins won comfortably 10-4. Nothing comfortable about this right now for Trump.
The upper hand in these finals against O'Sullivan.
Great
Think of the
shot,
Masters
and
final, which really
I
told us
think
what
it's blessing of 6.
a brilliant player he'd become. beating Ronnie at
Foul enemies.
the alley.
He's not infallible,
17.
but far more often than not, he capitalises 100%.
$24. 25.
The way this table was playing on Monday, it did run through my mind that O'Sullivan would relish it, and that's just
38.
how it's turned out.
39.
Yes, it's been conducive to good scoring in and around the pink and black spot. Tables run nicely. Judd might be seeing it a little differently after that previous shot where it may have drifted, but it was only a fraction, and it was
46.
played the kind of pace where they do often just move offline slightly.
47.
But at the time, I don't know that he saw it as a bigger mistake as it's turning out to be. And he played a couple of good shots at the start of this break, the red and then the black to the middle. Now
54.
it's virtually plain sailing. He's two of these reds with colours.
Well
55.
So just the colour here and the red. And this is looking a little ominous and very worrying if you're a fan of Judd Trump.
I think it's
60.
As I said, I think
One.
O'Sullivan has kind of invited Trump to raise the stakes, raise his game, and he hasn't done it. Got in early in this frame and left himself no way of getting the
66.
reds open. And that 31 was not going to hurt Ronnie O'Sullivan.
67. $74.
And just enough on the table for what would be yet another
76.
O'Sullivan century. It would be his second of the afternoon. He's sixth of the tournament. And he's 44th nil in the Champion of Champions alone
79.
over the years.
$83. 88.
Don't know what the music the DJ is going to play between frames. Dire Straits might be appropriate for Judd. You have to believe Trump must win them both.
great shot. Well played. Great shot, and I think it's blessing of six.
O'Sullivan is a formidable frontrunner, there's no doubt about that, but he's also fallen victim to the odd comeback. The late Paul Hunter beat him in a Masters final. Same length of match as this. First to 10, he was 7-2 down was Paul and eventually prevailed.
Yes, what a player Paul Hunter was, eh? 3 Masters, all of them nail biters, all of them from behind. Sorely missed.
Yeah, I put together a list of the youngest ever ranking event winners yesterday for Fan Zhengyi's match, and I was reminded when I was doing that Paul Hunter won a ranking tournament when he was a teenager.
Great shot.
This goes in, it might just offer him something back. Well, that's very good. Now, he's going to win 2 frames and get back to 3 behind tonight.
8.
The semi comeback has got to begin here.
9.
Great shot, and I think it's blessing of 6.
$16.
Very smooth.
17.
In a classic Shanghai Masters final, Judd Trump led 7-2 after the first session, lost to John Higgins, who made a 147 in that match. 147, just
24.
throwing it in there.
25.
Nice shot.
Played that well. It was a left-hand running side to take it across behind the 2 reds.
32.
I see no reason why he
33.
wouldn't stay around the black spot for the foreseeable.
Well played.
40. 41.
Now decision time. Does he want to go into the cluster? He's easily onto the 2 reds if he doesn't play it.
Yeah.
I think that's the controlled shot that he played.
Well played.
48.
Great shot, and I think it's blessing of 6.
49.
Very smoothly shot.
56.
Well, if he takes on the right-hand red, it's not on the black, the red 2 along. Puts him on the black, but I think he's got to get a frame on the board.
57.
Maybe he can still play the black, but I think the likelihood is he's going to take the pink on. Right now, he's got enough on his plate.
Nice shot.
Okay, well, had a rethink. The dream is still alive. I think he had second thoughts there. Initially, I don't think he played on the
64.
black.
65.
We get to the point soon where the frame is secured, and then why not keep going?
This really is a glorious chance if those reds open up.
72.
Great shot.
73.
Yes. Don't know if anything goes anywhere. It would be handy had there been a plant, but he's got to break them open. It's going to have to go well, this split. Well, he's certainly got a red to the middle at worst.
80.
Oh, if this one goes through the middle, it's beautiful. Wow.
Great
What a
shot.
chance this is
81.
now. It really is.
Great placement.
Pink is never going to be on its spot because he's never been potted, of course, in the period in play in the frame. It's in a lovely place all the same.
If you're not excited,
88.
you should be.
Very smoothly shot.
Could be seeing snooker history here.
89.
We see plenty of 147s, don't we, these days, but not so many in finals.
No, that's a bit short of pace.
96.
Raymond, of course, in the final in Turkey last year. Judd Trump in winning.
Nice shot.
97.
Yeah, he's made 6 in total, but this would be so special. And now, barring the pressure, he's favourite.
104. 105.
Yes, playing on the red to the middle gives you an easier way of getting on the black
112.
when it comes to just a handful of reds left.
113.
Well, this is okay as well. And now it's able to punch the cue ball. And a couple of cushions for the yellow. The crowd getting behind them, but there's a wonderful hush on the shot.
I think
120.
That was a big shot from middle distance. Come on, Judd.
very smoothly shot.
125.
Well held. You feel this is the shot. If he gets from brown to perfect on the blue, surely he's done it. The shot is not simple, it's missable. Well, how about that? Absolutely perfect. 180 have been made in
Nice shot.
official matches. Still
130.
a special moment. Now, if he was straight, he got any angle? No, it's not too bad.
Worth making a point here. Quite often when a player makes a 147, they find it difficult to concentrate in the next frame. And of course, Trump badly needs to do that. He desperately needs to win this one.
I don't think it's broke Ronnie's concentration because he didn't really move out of his chair at the end of that break. Often you see a hearty congratulations, but for whatever reason he didn't really react in any way.
Great shot, and I think it's blessing of six. Very smoothly shot.
There's one thing about
16.
O'Sullivan he shares with the late great Alex Higgins. Doesn't like being upstaged.
17.
Nice shot.
Twenty-four.
Well played.
25.
Just lost the cue ball there. I don't know if you played. Didn't nudge anything, but the cue ball's gone uncharacteristically further than it would do on sort of shot from O'Sullivan. This is a nasty little cutback now. Which means that the position was slightly compromised.
32.
He may have a red to the middle to keep the break going. It's not easy. Balls are close together. The red might only just slip past the other one. There you've got an absolutely great view of it. Tough.
Well played.
Yeah, the other red was not in the way, but
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 32.
it was certainly a distraction.
Great shot, and I think it's blessing of six.
1.
And now they are sitting pretty. Every single ball on the table.
Very smoothly shot.
Yes, he has to regroup from the excitement of it all, hasn't he?
8.
But really, this is a lovely table. He's got to feed off of what he's just done. We know it only wins a frame.
9.
It's not really the issue. It's always a wonderful occasion. The frame is what he really needed. But maybe the inspiration is going to help him even more.
Sixteen.
Nice shot.
17.
Well played.
22. $23.
Bit more like the form we've been seeing from Judd Trump all week in the last 20 minutes, half an hour or so.
$31.
That's why these two-session finals are so more significant. There's always time to make a comeback in them. Whatever happens here, Sullivan has a good lead tonight, but
37.
certainly if he can win this frame, it's changed the dynamic slightly.
38.
Yes, had Trump remained in the rut where he was at 6-1, O'Sullivan's lead might have been out of reach, unassailable.
43. $44.
Nice shot.
$46. 47.
It's a good cannon. He wouldn't be
52.
remotely bothered about putting the pink safe, hitting it full on, exactly how he wanted it. It's
53.
an important next few shots to get this frame won, to continue the fight back. Whatever
58.
happens, he will need both of these reds.
Great shot, and I think it's blessing of six.
$59.
Very smoothly shot.
When he came to the table, Trump, this was the one red you perhaps
64.
thought might cause just a wee bit of angst.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of these shots missed into that pocket from that sort of a line. Not this
65.
time. Yes, it wins a frame, a 147, as I was saying, but it certainly will bring about a new sense of confidence and belief. It was a moment. It was a moment that he made happen, and that will give him a lift for tonight, even though
69.
he's behind. This match has got a
71.
lot of mileage in it. It's going to be terrific this evening.
11 years ago in 2011, Trump's
74.
breakthrough year, he beat O'Sullivan 4-3 in the final of the Antwerp Open in Belgium. It was a mini classic.
78.
Both players were given a standing ovation at the end. And tonight might be just the same.
83. 89.
It was O'Sullivan's afternoon, but Trump's golden memory. And Trump could yet strike gold this season.